we all like to feel loved. And when it comes down to the sort of the simplicity of life, that's what we want, isn't it? To feel that we belong to somebody.
Mairead, you're the Global Director of Berkeley International.
Indeed I am.
What is Berkeley International?
Berkeley International is a global introduction service matching like-minded people with each other who are looking for love.
Okay, so tell us a bit about the business of love. Okay.
The business of love, of course, comes with a price tag, all right? So first of all, let's get the money out of the way, shall we, right? So our membership starts from £15,000 sterling. And that gives you a global membership, including the UK. And then the price rises from there, depending on the type of membership that you want, because we tailor memberships to suit each person's individual needs. We spread to Europe, where we have 8 offices at the moment, and we're in the middle of just developing the Asian market, and our American market is well established. We have an excellent service which I call Nylon, which is New York, London.
Yes.
And that is one of our most successful memberships, where we have people that commute across the pond to meet each other. And here in Switzerland, we have a fantastic business over here. It's amazing. In actual fact, the Swiss market equates to about between 7 and 10% of our annual turnover.
It's a big industry, isn't it?
It's a massive industry, and it's growing all the time. I mean, dating now, per se, globally, is worth globally, not just us, but globally, as a business, it's worth about £3.5 million, which is around $6 million US. So it's a massive, massive industry. And of course, think about it. You know, single, widow, divorced. You know, everybody is looking for a relationship, aren't they? Yes. Because we all like to feel loved. And when it comes down to the sort of the simplicity of life, that's what we want, isn't it? To feel that we belong to somebody.
That's right.
And that's what we do. We look after your personal interests.
So tell me about the clientele.
The type of clientele we work for are mostly banker, hedge fund, lawyer, entrepreneur, venture capitalist, people from all walks of life really that are looking to find somebody that are on the same page as them.
You said Asia, North America. Would you be able to spread into other continents, South America, Africa?
Yes, we would. We have a satellite office in Cape Town, but obviously you have to think about, so I run a business, okay? So there are 2 avenues to take. I firstly run a business, so obviously we're there to make that business work. And secondly, our second and probably our more important priority is to look after our clients. So we can only work with people that we can actually look after. So we only sign on people, or we allow people to join our membership if we feel that we can look after them. Because if somebody comes in and we're not able to offer them a correct membership, well then we won't take that person on, because firstly it would be grossly unfair to say something to somebody if you couldn't look after them. So like I said, we take on people from all over the world, providing we can offer you the service. Because it's not expensive if you meet somebody, but it is expensive if you come in and you join and we can't help you.
Okay.
So it has to be fair.
What about other businesses? There is an incentive for their employees, for their staff to be satisfied and happy. Can you provide any information about how you come in and help?
It's a very good question. And really what you're touching on is psychology. And I can't obviously name names, but we are partnered with a lot of big global banks as part of their intranet. And we have programs that run internally for members of staff that happen to be single. Because I believe that if you're in a relationship and you're happy, then you're more productive. I mean, we can be in relationships and in the middle of getting divorced, then we're not productive, right? But as a rule, I won't generalise, but as a rule, people are more happy if they're personally happy when they go home in the evening and they've got somebody nice to cook a meal for or go to the movies with or that. It's no fun being lonely. No. Right? So, you know what I mean? It's no fun being lonely. So that's what we try to do. So we try to spread our wings globally as much as we can.
Okay, that's great. Where are you focusing your sites now?
Okay, so obviously our UK European service is very well established. We have sort of fantastic teams in Belgium and Amsterdam and Paris and Cannes and Monaco, all over Europe, Switzerland, and our main aim now, our main focus is Singapore, Hong Kong, India, New York and LA.
So you said membership was £15,000 for the basic level. Why would somebody pay that for an introduction service?
The most popular reason why people come to us is that the average age group of people that join Berkeley is between 32 and 59.
Okay.
Obviously, we cater for all age groups, but that's probably our most densely populated age group, right? So, if you've been married and you're divorced and you've got the kids every second weekend and you're working 70 hours a week, you just don't have the time. So first of all, it's because of time, right? Second of all, it's because the people that join Berkeley are not going to meet the kind of person that they want to meet down in the pub, right? Thirdly, life has changed. We're now living in a society where we don't socialise like we used to before. Okay, we're taken over by social media. People spend their lives, you know, people cancel by text. They're on this, and there is no more personal communication. Okay, so our ability to go out and physically meet people like we used to do before social media was created has been taken away from us. Okay, and we've become an online society where I don't want to sound old-fashioned because I embrace social media, but I do feel that it's taken away from personal relationships. Right. So we're a company where we communicate. We call our clients and we look after them verbally, and it's a one-to-one relationship as opposed to a social media relationship. And I feel that these factors are the reasons why people need a personalised service. It's a little bit like if you want to buy an apartment, what do? You go to an estate agent, he or she looks after you, they show you 5 or 6 apartments, you look at the apartment, you make a choice, you don't like it, you go back, you go forth, and that's what it's like, right? Of course, if you want to buy a house now, you can go on whatever they do and you can flick through the pictures, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, personally, I prefer a personalised service.
Mairead Molloy from Berkeley International, thank you very much for joining me.
It's my pleasure.
That's it from my guest and from myself, Christopher Hemmons. Thank you very much for watching Dukas Copy TV, and make sure to go to our website, dukascopy.tv, for more exclusive interviews.